Well, I guess it's a long time no see, I guess. You know, back in this game from 10,000 years ago, so that's nice. And look, my mouth's moving, so that's good. Because I'm technically talking a game. So as you've seen by the title, this would be my Ken Block's garage. Since he did pass away not too long ago. And also, there's going to be two calls on this list that, yeah. I won't say what, but like, no. I just did it because why not? Let me do something first. Well, that's not what it is. There we go. So, this would be mostly from his calls from fun. There's not that much Subarus that can make accurate one he used to drive and drives now. There's other cars in this game, like the Retinue Mark II, based off the Ford Escort Mark II RS, but you can't make it exactly like this, so I just never included it. So let's get into this thing. So, of course, you have the Drifter Yosemite, based off of the Hoonie truck. Looks pretty good. You got those turb skis. Let's move it over to what I did to this truck. Didn't do too much, but still enough to use it. So for the bumper, I went the no bumper and chin spoiler. There's other options, but maybe that. But he kind of has the front kind of down. But yeah, rear bumper delete. You want no chrome on this thing, so for the exhaust, I just went from the chrome tip exhaust on the side. You can't really change it to like anything else. The grill, secondary grill dechrome. You have all these options. Never went with them. And the hood, you have the stock hood, which I just kept because all these other hoods don't really work. Lights, just did that because why not? Livery would be all the way at the bottom. Looks pretty, well, I guess this is the closest they could have got, so that's nice. The respray, I went for a classic, actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I went for graphite. That's secondary, is also graphite. I forgot, what does this change? Okay, it's the grill and all, and the bumper. Roll cage, I went with the reinforced bed. Cause this would have been closer because he does have that bar going down to the bed. But I just went with this because he has that thing there. So I just decided to go with that. The roof, leave it stock. You don't want to do anything to the bed. Spoiler, went with the tall tailgate spoiler. I guess it's the best that there is, I guess. Suspension all the way down. Strips, yep, of course. Transmission, yep, of course. Truck bed, I just left that stock. Because I wouldn't be looking at it that much. Turb skis. Wheels. Pretty sure this is under track. Yeah. It is number 18 out of 31. It's called the Blacktop Blender. So yeah, I feel like these, of course, most people would like the orange wheels, but I already had a vehicle with those on it, so I just went with these, the frost white windows. I just put a light smoke on them. So yeah, that's it for this truck. That's all the customizations I did for that. Now, let's move on to the Hoonicorn, the version 1. I wouldn't even say version 1, yeah. So, just a casual drift Tampa, $995,000, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much the same livery as that, somewhat. So there's not much things you can actually do to this car, so. It sounds pretty nice though. It's also pretty good at drifting, especially if you have low grip tires on it. So the only thing that I can actually really do is the sport their livery, which is this livery. You can actually get that livery for free. Respray. I did a metallic for this. Classic actually. Did that. I did the exact same thing for the secondary. No, I did black steel apparently. Well, there we go. Never mind. Suspension all the way down. Transmission all the way up. Turbo. Wheels. And these are under track. Yeah, the Exos. Probably the most real wheel that you can put on this thing. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the wheel color would be Sunrise Orange. That's what I picked. Could probably pick like maybe that, but I never did that. You could put bronze on it, dark copper, stuff like that. Windows just did a little dark smoke. You can't really see them, so it doesn't matter that much. But it does black out the back windshield. That's it for this thing. And before I do move off from this thing, there's one thing I wish. I wish you could have a hood option with like the blower, or just make it like the Hoonicorn V2 with the turbos out the roof exposed. Now this thing in-game is a mix of vehicles actually, but this is the Vapid Flash GT. Primarily focused off the body shape of the Focus RS RX. A little bit of the Ford Fiesta in there too. Just a little bit. The back, not so much. So for this thing, you can do a little bit. For the front bumpers, I didn't do that much, because none of this stuff really worked that well. Hood, didn't do that much to it either. I wanted to leave the vents, since he had the vents on the fenders, but you can't do that, so. For lights, just do that, I guess. Livery would be all the way at the bottom. The last one, number 11 out of 11. Plate, doesn't really matter. Respray, I'm pretty sure the livery itself is black. Then your primary is kind of like the white there and all. So yeah, I just did frost white for that. Ice white, I can't remember what I did, even if I was just on it. Ice white, yeah. Then secondary, did ultra blue to match with the rims. Just did that. Doesn't change that much. For the roof, I did not do anything for the roof. because he kind of has nothing there. This I just did rapid racing since, you know, hooligan racing and all, yeah. Skirts, I did the common subtle skirt. You know, just a little bit of common in there. Spoiler, then the livery stock wing. You can remove it, but you know, why would you? This is another good option that you could go with. Just go with this. But you know, I just left the stock wing on there. Suspension, spoke suspension, transmission, racing transmission, turbo of course. These wheels, I'm pretty sure they are, I can't remember, are these under spot? I can't remember what these wheels are under. Are they under, oh yeah, they're under track. It's like the Dinga SPL number 22 out of 31. Just made those blue as well. Bright blue. I have pictures of these after the fact of what they look like and all. Of what I copied them from. You know, the real life version has the blue on the spoiler, but you know, you can't do that in this game, so that's, yeah. Windows didn't do anything because you want to be able to see inside. Let's move on to the next one. Now, one of the icons here. This is the Vapid GB200, I'm pretty sure. Looks pretty nice, actually. Looks pretty realistic to the actual car somewhat. Of course, this is based off of the Ford RS2000. So all this stuff's all the way up, of course. I did not do anything for the bumper, just left it stock. The rear bumper just left that stock as well. Chassis, I put a primary cage in it. Engine all the way up, exhaust, left that stock as well. Because he has one single exhaust. It would be on the right side, but it's on the left side of this game. Lights, I just left those stock because they're white, so. Livery would be the black stripes, which is what this is. You can't see it that well, but no, in this game, the primary paint affects the type of thing your livery shows out to you, which sucks. Because I wish I could have matte with the metallic and the metallic stripes, but yeah. Mirrors, left them stock as well. Mudguards, none of those. Plates, respray. This is matte gray. Now, if you do a matte black, you probably won't be able to see the stripes that well. So I just did gray so you can see the stripes a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I did matte gray for the yeah, I did it for the secondary as well. Sun strips, of course. Skirts. Not, you can do it if you want. I didn't do it. Spoiler. So the roof spoiler. Suspension all the way down. Transmission all the way up. Trunk. I did not worry about this because, you know, I'll be honest. The closest one would have been like pretty sure it would have been like that or something, or like this, maybe. But you know, you got those stupid highlight covers, which is just awful. And turbo. Now these wheels, these are actually the rally flowbacks that you used to use. You know, of course in frost white. Windows just left them how they are, default. And this one is based off of his Quattro. So, this is a rally version in the game. So, that's, yeah. Not too much things you can do to this thing. Really. That looks similar. So livery, none, since his was just all white. Respray, I just did, pretty sure I did this in matte, actually, yeah, matte, ice, white, and all, with the secondary as well. Spoiler, I did nothing with the spoiler. Suspension, put that all the way down. And these wheels are the Super 5 in but no, because they're frost white. Classic Ken Block frost white. Windows, light smoke. Yeah, nothing really special with this thing. So, before I move on to this thing, you're probably wondering what the hell this is. I'm not gonna get to that yet. This is based off his, as close as I could get to his Raptor that he has. You know, the wheels might not be sticking out that far, but not probably the best somewhat you could do, maybe. Now I'm not gonna go into customizations for this since it's not that close. You could probably look at a picture and get somewhat closer. Now this thing, okay? You can't get the actual, like, look, livery, spoiler, literally everything. Get that in this game. This is supposed. Don't roast me for this, but this is supposed to be based off of the Hoonitron. You know, kind of nice little S1 here, new one at least. So I'm not gonna go into the customizations of this either because it looks barely anything like the real life car. Well, version with the spoiler, the fenders. The front doesn't look too bad. I would like to see a future update with this thing when you can do that stuff to it. But there is other vehicles in GTA, of course, that you can make his. You know. But these are just the ones that really stand out, I would say. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for this. Just look at that. And yeah, that will be the conclusion of this. Again, we don't talk about that. But everything on this side is pretty realistic though. This side's kind of like I tried to replicate it, but did my best. So yeah, that'll be it. See ya in the next video. Whatever that is.